Howdy there, this is the East Part 10, also known as UberchargedMagikarp, and welcome back to day 1357 of my Splitgate daily streak. It's been crazy the past few days, and I am tired. We are wearing the next, this is Vulture skin, and I believe this one's called Bubblegum? Yes, okay. It's very purple and cyan, and reminds me of pink a little bit skin. So I put on a lot of pink and purple weaponry, with a little bit of cyan and other fun off colors in there, like yellow. Either way. With that out of the way, we have 13 hours left of the featured playlist of SWAT. So let's wish it goodbye by heading right in. I could have dealt with that had I recognized the situation quicker. And dealt with it. Kinda like what I did there. Gotcha. New bat. There was a person standing right next to me there, I just didn't want to kill them immediately. Let's hit them with a GLHF. We have MERP, which appears to be using the streamer mode, at least yeah, and he said lock in chat, so that implies a level of streamer mode. I don't use the streamer mode because, what? What are you going to do, stream snipe me? I have a thing for this, actually. Boop.
Game
turn it on.
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. SWAT Team Deathmatch. Gain the lead. Gain the lead.
I was afraid I was gonna bite it there.
Lost the lead.
Simply because I didn't get there before someone else.
Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
This is. I know there's someone in the center. I hear someone to the left here. You
5 minutes remaining.
I was just trying to figure out where the person's footsteps was coming from. That's a bot.
Double kill.
I definitely gave away my position. I hear footsteps to my right. Yep, someone underneath. Okay.
Kingslayer. Double kill.
Two down.
Kingslayer. Killing spree. Double kill!
I had a feeling the person over there had caught sight of my placed portal. I was going to let them suffer that fact. Where'd you come from? I literally shook. Okay. Yeah, they seem to like being in the center a lot. I hear you. Yes. I'm doing the best on my team, which isn't saying much.
Double kill. King Slayer. Killing spree. Double kill. Double kill.
This is... Okay. Can't hit the one person in the back corner there.
Double kill.
Oh, the fudger. That totally should have hit. T-A-C-H.
Game over.
GGWP. Dang. I don't feel like I played bad, but I feel like things could have gone better. I died too much. The enemy flipping 21-5 on Potato. Jeez. GGWP. Potato just kind of rocked that match, and Potato was one of the ones staying in the center, I think. Dr. What? That's a funny name. Yesterday I missed stream, mainly because there was just like no good time for it. Normally when things come up I'll try to delay stream, but like
Double kill.
something came up in such a way that it would kinda interrupt no matter what of my two times I would go with.
Killing spree.
That just didn't work out. And like, I'm not even on my laptop now. So, you know, things have been flipping all the way sideways and back. Yes, I would like your rocket launcher AFK. I'm sorry, usually I don't kill AFKs indiscriminately like that. This was an exception.
Killing spree.
A weapon, so it doesn't count. Presses.
Triple kill.
there was one to my left there at the very end there. Either way. We have Noop Noop, streamer on the enemy team here. We have Potato. We have Hakida. Hadaka. Hadaka. The one could be pronounced as an I, so Hadakai? Hadakai. Either way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pistol SWAT.
I added the text on it the last time I used it. I'm not sure if I have changed it back.
Lost the lead.
And it's not like I read it just now.
Tied the leader.
Really?
Lost the lead.
Bruh.
Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Lost the
down.
lead.
Hold on,
Tied the
again.
leader.
Noop actually making assumptions, really.
5 minutes remaining. Double kill.
Yep, Noop again. Okay. Noop's good. I am afraid of Noop. Hello? Drop frame 0. So this looks like an error with just the game. What happened? Did the match just... What just happened? The servers didn't go down. I didn't get logged out. The match just kind of ended. That is curious. Real quickly. It's... Korea replays. Open replay folder. I know replay files. Rename. The most recent game you played. Will be saved as a replay file. And you can go back and see it. Is this the one I'm looking for? Is this the one that just happened? Is this Crag?
SWAT team
No, it's
deathmatch.
not. Except, hold on, I haven't saved any. Have I saved replays today? I don't actually know. Replays. Do I have to name it in the form of a date? I probably have to open replay folder. I might have to rename it in the form of a date. So, if that's the case. Then most recent here, the one I named the most recent, is not even in here anymore, it's just gone. Yeah, huh. I know the most recent game you played will be saved in your demos. Any logs made? Would have been made today. No logs. Crashes? No crash logs made today. Curious. And yeah, the one I'm looking for isn't in here. Yeah, yes. It didn't save a replay. Okay. I do know that, as I was trying to say, but I keep interrupting myself, I do know that the most recent game you played will be saved as a replay in the replay file. But it won't like have a name or something and will be overwritten when you go to do another game. So if you're fast about it, you can go into the replay files, find it, and save it yourself. I think I did find it, but I think renaming it using words had the game deleted. I'll have to re-look up how that replay system works.
Killing spree. Double kill. Triple kill. Kill Rider Scope.
I'm still standing after all this time.
Kill Action Agency. Double kill. Triple kill.
'Cause I'm still standing. Da 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 dum. It's more lyrics to the song. If I could just remember them. I saw someone on the minmap this way. I just saw falling weapons, so they probably got into a match. Stop that bull crap. Bro! That dodged by an inch. Wild. Hey, it's Bob Moon. Always nice to see Bob. $1,293, I think that's that. SWAT, King of the Hill. Mwah.
Game starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
SWAT King of the Hill.
Boop.
First blood.
Just pop over and shoot one of them in the back of the head. Not even a tactically sound action.
Kill contested.
I got one of them.
Kill lost.
It was Bob Min.
Kill control.
Hello, Luna. Sitting in the corner there. That to what I want to do. Luna, I guess. Okay. New plan. You open, you open.
5 minutes remaining. Hill moved. Hill control.
The hill changed too quickly
Hill
for me to do
control.
what I
Hill control.
wanted to do there to take advantage of the situation.
Tested. Kingslayer. Double kill. Hill control.
Yes, I would like a path out. There's one above.
Hill control.
That will be my path out. Things get too hot in a way that I don't like Luna shows up. If I have the name right. Yeah, Luna. Okay. Dang!
Hill move. Hill control. Kingslayer. Hill contested. Hill lost. Hill contested. Hill control. Kingslayer.
Jeez.
Double kill. Killing spree. Hill control. Double kill. Kingslayer.
My expertise is in portals, not in shooting.
Hill lost.
Hello, Luna. It's always Luna! Okay, there's a new hill soon. Hello, Bob. This is. I'm not
Hill
respawning on the new
lost.
hill. I can get to the new hill quickly.
Hill contested. Hill lost.
I hoped by
Hill control.
quickly portaling away from the location that I was just at, I could avoid punishment for just portaling in there, because they'd be facing in the wrong direction, provided they didn't aim in the correct direction soon enough. Hello, Luna. Curses. Luna's probably really good with pre-aiming a
Hill
headshot.
contested.
I feel
Hill
is
lost.
the trick there.
Hill moved. Hill controlled. Kingslayer. Hill controlled. Double kill. Hill control. Killing spree.
Curses. I keep just barely being able to aim at Luna before Luna gets me.
Hill control. Hill lost. Game over.
Ah. GG. Wow. Impressive. Got a lot of kills, but I just couldn't stay on hill. GG. And Luna. Flippin' Luna. Luna Coca. Not the other Luna. The Coca Luna. You. 23-9. Jeez. Flippin' rocked me. Like, Luna knew where I was and where they would need to aim before getting within the sight line of the area. I feel is what the strength there was. Because by the time I saw them and was able to aim up to their head, I was already dead. Like, maybe I would get some bullets off, but I would only, like, get a burst, and, like, it's the first burst. And I'm not good at aim in the first place. I use my portals to teleport behind the enemy and then use that flanking of them to my advantage. That wasn't able to be fulfilled there. Like, I have a very aggressive playstyle. But a very aggressive playstyle doesn't mean anything if you come across someone who knows where you're going to show up. Because you can't take them off guard. You can't pressure them. You can't make them fear you because they know you better than you can scare them. Does that make sense? It's dumb. And I feel like that's why I lost against Luna there, is I played too predictably. Against someone who knew how to play against someone that played the way I did. Maybe I made myself too obvious some of the times. I tried to use distraction portals in 1 or 2 occasions, but I feel like that just led to them knowing where I was. Which is not ideal. Either way, I don't seem to be getting into a match. What's going on here? Hello? Here we go. Look at a second. RTR 1000, what was that? 71? 71. Thanks for the rocket launcher. Hello, Disco Biscuits. It's very high for rocket. Sandwich. Hold on. Says you were too high up for me to bat you. Yeah, here we go. Hit them with the GLHF, hit them with that, good luck, have fun. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. SWAT
3,
team deathmatch.
2,
Here we go.
1. SWAT team deathmatch. Lost
I did
the
aim
lead.
in the right direction. I just cowered. I cowered.
Tied the leader.
Okay,
Lost
your
the lead.
footsteps.
Tied the
That's
leader.
revenge.
Gain the lead.
Okay. That was a bot, too. Bot just killed. Why do I feel like it's all bots? Or mostly bots? Give me a second, I need to hide and check. Bot, not a bot. Okay. And that one, not a bot, is on the enemy team. So, we're doing okay. But this is a bot majority match, which is something to note of. The human on the enemy team is still... Oh no, that is the human.
Killing spree.
This is me and the other human versus the entire... versus bots. It's 2v0. Then I guess the mission here is to get more kills than, Kari. And, since Kari only has 2 score, I think that's going to be easy.
Election Agency. Double kill. Kingslayer. Double kill.
Do I just wait here and wait for more bots to try to walk up that staircase? No, they've changed spawn. I mean, I'm not taking this match very seriously.
Kingslayer.
It's all bots.
Double kill. Game over. Victory.
I suppose one thing that final kill showed off is my ability to cancel flip and reloads by weapon swap. That... boring. Okay, next match, please. There's nothing here for me. Like, I suppose we could say GGWP to Kari, but like... It was an empty match. Woo, I got to stop bot. I already do too much of that. Anyway, that was one bot majority match. Practically a bot only match if it wasn't for the one person on my team. Were the enemy people who left? Is that how this happened? No, it just threw us against bots. That's dumb. That's unfortunate.
First blood.
I missed. I just want to practice headshots. Stupid bot. Not a headshot. Not a headshot. That was a headshot. Headshot, hey, motherfucker. You bet of it. Come back. I always do.
Election agency.
Okay. Today has been a weird day match-wise, I can say that at least. We got a match that killed itself. We have a match that was just bots other than Kari. Okay. This is human majority, barely. Well, not barely. It looked like barely for a second. There's only 2 bots, is what I'm saying. There's 6 humans. This is worth playing.
Game
here we go.
in 5,
4,
3, 2, 1. SWAT team deathmatch. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Gained the lead. Gained the lead.
Thank you for staying in roughly the same position as you were prior. This is... I needed to teleport out of that area quicker.
Gained the lead.
Stay hydrated as a bot.
Double kill. 5 minutes remaining.
Hello, Kari. I didn't expect you to also go into the corner. I was heading into the corner so I could get better aim on you. Except that's the opposite of what happened because you also went into the corner. There's enemies, that's why. my horrid aim. I should have been aiming down sights too in order to make the bullets bigger, but I don't know if that works on the battle rifle. I know that's a sniper rifle thing. What up, Carly? How am I doing? Silver. Okay, I can kind of feel that.
Kingslayer.
No footsteps. It's hydrated, it's hot. Why are you staying by the flipping portal wall?
Kingslayer. Killing spree. Double kill.
I heard more enemy footsteps, I think. Might have been friendly footsteps.
Kingslayer. Double kill.
And my
Kill action agency. Tied the leader.
Ah!
Lost the lead.
Hello, Kevin.
Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Lost the lead.
They're
Tied the
probably...
leader.
Yeah, they're over here.
Lost the lead. Kingslayer. Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Gained the lead. Killing spree. Gained the lead.
Hydrated down.
Gained the lead. Kingslayer.
I
Gained
need...
the lead.
Ah.
Double kill.
Okay. Why did I close the portal there? I didn't... my fingers were nowhere near the close portal button.
Kingslayer. Game over. Victory.
GGWP. Woo! That was a match. I constantly felt maybe not on the wrong foot there. We have another bot on our team, so one of our teammates left. I constantly felt pressured, but I always fought against it. Okay, so I got 26 to 5. 26. I got... what? Oh my gosh, that's more than half. That is... so 40... so... 25 40ths. I'm trying to do the math, but my head doesn't want to do math right now. 5/8, I think? Yeah, 5/8. Which doesn't nearly sound as impressive. Because 8's so small. But it is more than half. By a little bit. ports. 4 8s, 5 8s. Yeah, okay. Just trying to get it in my head and the size that my head would be able to pack, which is dumb. Dumb math. I think I may have accidentally called that. Just do a third rocket into my rocket launcher. Don't ask me how that's possible.
Killing spree.
It's because it doesn't count that as reloaded. 1 rocket in. 2 rockets in. 3 rockets in. 4 rockets in. 5 rockets in. 6 rockets in. 7 rockets in. The rocket doesn't count as a real rocket until the gun gets lifted up for some reason. Give him a GLHF. This looks like another bot majority match. This looks initially like a 2v1. With the 2 on my team. Me and Antagonisto. Antagonisto. Howdy howds, welcome to the stream.
Game starts in
See
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pistol swat.
Actually, you might have entered earlier. Because I don't have the window set up correctly in order to see peasant times well.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Double kill. Gain the lead. Triple kill.
Footsteps. Wow. Jones Viper down. The bots are like forming up there. It's interesting. 1 enemy spotted. Moving to investigate. Footsteps heard running away. 4 enemies spotted. 1 enemy spotted.
5 minutes remaining. Double kill. Gain the lead.
Okay, so PH.
Lost the lead.
Which I keep reading as Zinch, the Warcraft god.
Slayer.
Not Warcraft. Warhammer god. Or
Tied
demon,
the
or
leader.
whatever you call it, Chaos god.
Gain the lead. Gain the lead. King Slayer.
Man, I just popped him in the back of the head like flipping of mice and men them. I suppose that's a spoiler, but like, that's an age-old book. I know, required to read when I was in school, so...
Double kill. Collection agency. Double kill.
I feel like there's no real crime to spoiling something that's incredibly old. Like, if you spoil Romeo and Juliet, that's not a spoiler. Heck, I would argue if you spoil Star Wars, that's not a spoiler. At the same time, I do remember
Frag
talking about Star Wars
kill.
to kids on a
Triple
playground.
kill.
I was a kid at the time too, but I do remember these kids being a bit younger than me. Talking about Star Wars on the playground, and they mentioned Anakin. And I was like, oh yeah, and how he becomes Darth Vader. And the kids looked at me and was like, Anakin is Darth Vader? I was like, how do you know anything about Star Wars and you don't know that simple fact? Like, that's not even a spoiler for episode 1. Like, the fact that Anakin, Darth Vader, I guess, is Luke's father is a bigger spoiler than Darth Vader's Anakin.
Game over. Victory.
Because in the way that the movie is released, it was already known. Right? It was already known that Darth Vader's name was Anakin Skywalker. So when you see this little tyke in episode 1, the 4th movie released, being named Anakin, you're like, ah yes, the future Darth Vader. But being able to see someone react, being able to, well, words. It was funny to me. Seeing them respond in such a way to what is by far the most tame possible Star Wars spoiler. Anyway, it is now past 10 minutes before the next hour. It is 50 after, so LGP. The last game protocol is in effect. This will be my last game of the day, unless it throws me immediately into another match. This looks like a full lobby. We have both of the Lunas here. On my team this time, so I already know I'm gonna win. But, like, the enemy team is full as well, which is nice. Very nice for the last game of the day.
Game starts in 5.
We're playing
4,
unfair SWAT. We have
3,
the carbine, so the
2,
enemies will have large
1.
heads.
Unfair SWAT.
You can't have too many people up here. It becomes a danger. I'll head to the clock tower instead.
Gain the lead.
Hello. Wow. Just a curiosity. Didn't really get much of an answer from that. I liked my idea of sniping from the clock tower. I'm going to continue to attempt it. They appear to be specifically avoiding this line of sight. Hello.
5 minutes remaining.
You were over here. That means you recently spawned over here. So let's head over here so you don't spawn over here. I can't go up that way. I hear footsteps. I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn! Hello. I saw you. Can't you see me?
Double kill.
They're counting as a bot, so maybe someone on the enemy team left. I keep listening to footsteps, but this is too big of a map that, responsibly isn't the word I'm really looking for here. But this is too big of a map to do that in a way that will
Killing
actually work.
spree. Double kill.
Racist. I didn't realize I was in the line of sight. Well, or at least I didn't expect fire from the line of sight that I was in. I need to get out of this specific location. Hello, chips with a bit. I like that name. No footsteps. You have to be careful because on this map, if you hear footsteps, you're in danger. You're already too close to the enemy. Hello, there was two of you there, I didn't expect that. And I just kind of rushed in blindly. Jeez. The game lagged for a hush second there. My tactic isn't working. I keep rushing in, and it keeps getting me killed. I need to keep an eye on this location, because it appears to be
Double
where
kill.
the enemy is spawning.
King Slayer.
Well, I shot you in the head twice there.
One minute remaining. Game over. Victory.
Hit him with a GGWP. Started playing a little tactically near the end. I feel like that helped me stop dying as much, but it was only near the end, so it didn't happen. It happened for a decent amount of time, though. If I kept playing rushedly, I probably would have died one or two more times there. I got a 2.0 KD. Luna flipping with a 30-1. What the fudge? Dang. GG. Oh, and it immediately thrown me into another match. Okay, last game. And I'm with a GLHF. We have Jacusaurus here, true believer from the Discord with 957-day streak. Pistol SWAT, high wind. Enemies will be spawning over in that direction in the little building, so I think I want to teleport up there, teleport to the little spot over there, and then immediately die. Watch. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pistol SWAT.
Boop. I could have done that better. I hear them below.
Lost the lead. Tied
Well,
the
I
leader.
didn't immediately die, which surprised me.
Lost the lead.
Calm myself.
Gained the
Took
lead.
out Jakku. I hear footsteps.
Double kill.
Okay, took out another one. No down, only Zool. Haha. It's a Ghostbusters reference.
Gained the lead. Double kill.
Got Jakku again. I heard more footsteps this way.
Double kill.
I definitely should have died there.
5 minutes remaining. Killing spree.
You don't need to be sure. I can be sure for you. And our surety is that you will lose.
King Slayer.
Ah! Okay. Not sure is camping that middle building there. I don't blame them for that. It's a good close quarters location. Let's see if I can't punish them for it. There was another one. I heard the jetpack, I heard the footsteps. Let's steal. Not sure swag here.
Gain the lead.
Didn't kill them, but my teammate did. Good jetpack, and I don't trust it. I see a portal spot there being used. They are below in here. Okay, there was two of them there.
Lost the lead. King Slayer. Gained the lead. Double kill.
Okay, okay. What am I doing? This is the time to think tactically. Not sure it's probably in this spot again. They are. How surprising. The answer is none. None surprising.
King Slayer. Killing spree.
Okay. You're up in your flippin' spot again, aren't you? No, someone else was.
Double kill. King Slayer.
Sorry, Zool.
1 minute remaining.
No, I was one punch away there. Okay. I was very close to punching them. Hello, I would like a portal.
Game over. Victory.
GGWP. Not exactly portal camping, but kind of close. GGWP. That went well. That was a good game. Not sure was fun there. Jacusaurus I kept running into and kept killing rather easily. A real shame. But like, I felt like I was playing against people who actually were thinking. To some degree. So, yeah, that was good. That was a good match. GG. You did not just throw me into another match. I mean, you did. Okay, last game. I swear it knows sometimes. We are playing against Luna again, both of them. But we're playing against the one Luna that scares me, and that, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Luna KOCA.
Game starts in 5,
KOCA.
4, 3, 2, 1. SWAT Team Deathmatch. Lost the lead.
Is this the path I should have taken to get here now?
Tied
Is it
the
the path
leader.
I did take? Yes.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Double kill. Gained the lead.
Hello, KOCA. KO.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
Hello. No, I
Lost the
couldn't get
lead.
through my portal. No, I stubbed my toe on the little tiny edge of wall. I swear. Hello, I placed the portal. Let me use it. Yes, it's...
5 minutes remaining.
They got me in the small half second that I peeked in order
Kingslayer.
to place a
Double
portal.
kill.
Which makes me wonder if that is an
Kingslayer.
abusable
Killing spree.
action of
Double
mine.
kill. Tied the leader. Triple kill.
That when
Lost
I'm
the lead. Kill
pinned, I will
Lightning
attempt a portal behind the enemy. Because if that is a predictability, then it is a danger.
Tied the leader.
Hello, you just
Gained the
spawned,
lead.
didn't you? I apologize. You're also playing with Deo, so I need to be safe here.
Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Gained the lead.
Holy crap, KO died.
Killing spree. Kingslayer. Double kill.
Like, KO was after me 1 second, and then the next second I looked, KO was dead. And you were just standing still. We pray.
Gained the lead. Gained the lead.
Toki.
Gain the lead.
That means language. Or,
Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
yeah, that means language.
Lost the lead.
KO got me. Doesn't surprise me.
Tied the leader. Gain the lead.
Probably flipping KO shooting at me. Hello, KO. I'm falling
Lost
off.
the lead. Tied the leader. Lost
No, I have
the
no
lead.
jetpack. I need to stay in this general location.
Kingslayer.
Woo!
Game over. Victory.
I did not expect to win that. I didn't get final kill, but I didn't expect to win that. GG KO. $31-7. 27-7. GG. Save that replay. KO plays in a way that scares me. KOCA. And this is a skirmish, so I'm out. I'm free. That was... That'll be all for today. I do hope you enjoyed day 1357. There was some wild matches in there. Every match I played with KO there was flippin' whack. They play really well, and that scares me. Especially when I'm playing against them. There was the match that ended prematurely, which was weird. I don't know what was up with that. Especially since it didn't seem like a network disconnect or anything. It just kind of, boom, back to main menu. That was really weird. But other than that, yeah. I do hope you enjoyed. Today is Thursday, yeah. So I will be playing tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, bye.